There's so much pressure from all the sides. You have to do this, you have to do that, but do you know you don't have to anything? You don't have to. Hi guys, today I want to talk to you about how your surrounding can affect your finances. Well, if you let it, of course. Well, by saying surrounding, I'm not talking about the economy or whether you able to keep your job, or like what happens if it whether something happens to you, like job loss or something that you have no control of. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people and the other, like advertising and trying to tell you what you should or shouldn't do, and what way, certain way you should or shouldn't be. We're all bombarded with advertising saying, or they're not really saying it, but what they're trying to say, like, if you're a good mother, you buy your kids this brand of cereal. If you're a good parent, you buy your family this safe, or who knows if it is, car. Which costs too much, but they don't care. They're just trying to sell their stuff because that's how they make money, but because they're trying to say that to be a good something you have to buy this something, and they don't really care how much it costs, because they're not the one paying for it. You are might be in debt paying for it. Often we watch some advertising that's saying, like, in order to look good, I mean, you have to be, if you want to be beautiful, you have to wear this makeup, or whatever, use this medication for something. Doesn't matter if you have that disease. I mean, I'm not even wearing any makeup, but can you tell? No, of course not, especially on camera. So I think that's a complete waste of money, but some people who like kind of might be insecure, they think it's a good investment of money. But yeah, but if you don't feel like it's a good waste of money, or what I'm trying to say, like, good, if it's worth it to spend money on that, you don't really have to. They're just trying to sell their crap and make money off of you. Often friends and family might be pressing you into buying something. It's not always because they're selling something, but sometimes they would buy a new this or that, upgrade stuff, and they'll be like, see, I bought this, I'm better than you. So therefore maybe they're not trying to make you buy the same thing, but because you don't want to be worse than they are, you'll be like, oh, I need to buy the same thing, so I wouldn't so they wouldn't be better than me. And that's kind of a trap, because it's like you can see the stuff that's like visible stuff, that's like the stuff they have, the stuff they bought, but how much debt you have, or whether you have it or not, unless you show it to everybody, nobody can see that. Nobody can see how much you still own your house. Nobody can see if you have credit card debt or any other kind of debt. Unless you share, nobody can see that. So, and it might look like those people who have a nicer, newer car, or a nicer, newer house that's bigger than yours, or newer, or whatever. It might look like they're better and richer than you are, but that's not always the reality. Often friends and family, I actually had my parents making fun of me for saving little amounts of money. I had people making fun of me for hanging my laundry outside, because they'd be like, oh, you're so cheap, you're not, you don't want to spend, or I should waste electricity, or you're so cheap, you're even like saving little tiny bottles from like your drinks or sodas and stuff, and taking it to recycle. We're just throwing it away in the garbage. We're so rich and good. Why would we try to save extra 5 cents here and there. So something wrong with my hair. So they're like, yeah, some people, they're trying to make you feel like that there's something bad about you for trying to save little amounts of money, which is like, this is just something that you're different from them, and they're trying to show that that's the only reason they can, or difference that they can find, to trying to say that we're better because we're not doing that. So yeah, people can be judgmental just because you don't have or don't dress a certain way. Or sometimes they say like, oh, you don't respect us because you're not dressed like we are. Or, like, I don't understand what dressing a certain way has to do with respecting people. I'm like, well, I don't know. Pretend I do, but let's be honest, like, sometimes we don't always respect other people just because we don't. Maybe because we don't want to be like them. Maybe that's why. I don't know. So, like, I stopped caring what people think about me a long time ago. Like, I would go and, like, in the store with my calculator and calculate the price per ounce and in order to buy something, and my mom would be like, "Oh, people are looking at you. Why are you like using the calculator in the store, like, to see which one is cheaper? They'll think you're so cheap. People are looking at you." I'm like, who cares? If what they think is costing me money, then, my money is more important to me than what people think about it. That's, and you gotta set your priorities straight. What's more important to you? What people think about you, what somebody says about you, whether somebody judges you or not, or your net worth, whether you're in debt or not, like, whether you, how it makes you feel, like, all the things you have, whether you have to worry or not, how you're gonna pay your bills. If this is more important to you, then you shouldn't care what other people think. Because if you would care what other people think, that might make you broke. Yeah, so it's like I would never understand why would people care what other people think about them. If it's costing me money, I don't know. It's just like, it's more important to me to save money, to increase our net worth, to be able to help our kids start their life. I would be miserable and worrying about how we're gonna pay our bills or other stuff. So please comment down below and let me know whether other people can trying to influence you how to spend your money. Or if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to see my future videos. And yeah, don't let anybody make you waste your money. It's your money, you're in charge how to spend it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Often our friends and family are pressuring us into spending money. Hold on. Isn't he cute? So cute. You're such a cutie. Let's go back to his mommy. Can you go back to your mommy? Okay.